Hello, my water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Welcome to your week ahead reading with me, Intuitive Rene. We're looking at the week of the 11th to the 17th of December 2022. I am giving the cards a shuffle, and this week I am working with the Tarot of Mystical Moments. It is a beautiful deck, but it is incredibly glossy, so I have to be careful where I place them on the table. So we are looking at water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. We're looking to see what is the energy of the week ahead for you. What do you need to know? What do you need to be aware of? What do you need to be mindful of? What is the best way to navigate and handle it? What is the best way to be prepared? What is the best thing that you can do to navigate and handle the energies of the week ahead? So let's have a look. All right. I think when I get them back together, they don't always go together the way that I want them to. Right, I'm happy with that shuffle. Let's cut the deck. And I'm going to put the cards off to the side here. And I'm just going to draw straight off the top. So water signs, let's have a look. First tarot card for today's reading, we have the Two of Wands. Again, isn't this artwork just gorgeous? Love the artwork. So vibrant and so beautiful. So Two of Wands, here she is sitting on her roof. She has the earth in her hands. She has the whole world in her hands, but she is looking out. She's gone high up. She's got herself a higher vantage point or viewpoint. And the fact that she has this huge big globe in her lap is basically saying that, the world is an oyster. That she can have anything. She can do anything she wants to. But she's now pondering her choices, pondering her options and saying, do I want to stay in this home? And this is probably the home that she, has spent most of her life at or all of her life at. Or do I want to go elsewhere? And it's a full moon. It's all about those decisions. It's all about those choices. It's all about those options. So immediately, water signs, you may find yourself this week ahead actually needing to face some tough decisions. Decisions that are going to affect your future. Okay. So it's not just like, should I go on a holiday? It's not a decision that only affects a short term. This is like big stuff. Okay. So there is a big decision coming up, and you may find yourself pondering, thinking about, daydreaming about, reminiscing on, trying to write out your pros and cons list, working through everything that you need to in order to make a good judgment call, to make a good decision as to what the future holds for you. I am going to say to you that when the Two of Wands comes up in a reading, it's telling you that the decision is not an easy one. It's not a simple one. It's not a cut and dry kind of thing. It's something that requires a lot of attention, a lot of thought, because there's too many options. It's too big. It's a massive thing. Let's see what else we get. Oh, the Judgment card. Love it. So here we have this, I'm going to call her an angel, but isn't she she looks so prim and proper, okay? And she has these beautifully delicate wings. She is presiding over, standing above, a downtown, a town city. She has this massive trumpet. In South Africa, we call it a vuvuzela, and we blow a vuvuzela in celebration. But she is so prim and proper and so amazing, but yet she still has the ability to blow this vuvuzela, to blow this trumpet, to bring attention to a thing. So in this particular context, because of this card, okay, the way that I'm interpreting the Judgment card is saying that Spirit are telling you can't put this off any longer. So this is Spirit, this is the angel of proper, the angel of right and wrong, the angel of whatever you want to call her, okay? So here she arrives, and she is ready to blow that vuvuzela, that trumpet, to really attract your attention, to say, you know what, you cannot put this off any longer. And I know water signs, I know we are not too quick in making choices, making decisions, carrying out actions. We like to ponder, we like to think, we like to strategize, but whatever this is, you've been strategizing for too long, okay? You have been strategizing for too long. You've been thinking about it for too long. You've been pondering for too long. The Judgment card is telling you the time is now. All right, whatever this is, the time is now. So if you still want to and ah about it, think about it, write out your pros and cons list, you've got this week, because you have to make a decision this week. All right, I'm very curious to see what this is. We get the Ace of Wands. I love this. So here we have this lady sitting. She has this beautiful book on her lap. And as she opens this book, look what grows. This beautiful flower grows out of the book. If she didn't open the book, the flower couldn't flower. All right. So Ace of Wands is about that. It's about creativity. It's about inspiration. It's about that spark. Now, here we're pondering, we're thinking. The angel is blowing the horn, blowing the trumpet, saying, now, make your decision now. The decision is to open the book, to set yourself free, to set the plant free, the flower free, to allow yourself to grow. So whatever this decision is, it is something that is hindering or holding you back from growing, from moving forward. And you've been like, oh, I'm waiting for the right time, or I'm waiting until I have this, or I'm waiting for that to happen. We always find excuses as to why not to move forward. And so far, looking at this, water signs, you're out of excuses. It's time to open that book. It's time to free yourself. It's time to allow yourself, to give yourself the opportunity to blossom, to grow, to experience all that the life has to offer you. Final tarot card. Of course, yes. Of course, yes. The Fool card. So the Fool card is about taking that leap of faith. It's about trusting that everything's going to be okay. It's not about thinking about all the things that can go wrong. It's about thinking about all the things that can go right. I love this. Oh my gosh, water signs. This is like massive, okay? Whatever this is this week for you, just understand that yes, there is a chance that things could go wrong. Of course, it's life. It's being human, okay? You've heard the phrase, or you've heard the saying, to err is to human, to error is to human, because that's what human is. That's why we're on this earth plane, to learn, to grow, and to bump our heads from time to time. But there's no bumping heads here, okay? If you make this decision, if you follow through with whatever this is that's pondering you this week, if you allow yourself to actually say yes, or to say no, it depends on your situation. But instead of staying in the maybe zone, all right, we need to get out of that maybe zone, because she says so. The lady with the vuvuzela says so. The lady with the very loud, annoying trumpet says so. And know that you are going to blossom from this. You are going to grow from this. You are going to experience so much more if you just have the courage and the confidence to take that first step, to open that book. And yes, now if we look at this particular artwork, again, the artwork on this card is amazing. So there you are, walking on this path, trusting that everything's going to be okay, admiring all the plants around you, all the beautiful scenery around you. And you can see that this path has come a long way, and now we're going all the way around and here. But if we follow this path, it is a crocodile. Okay, and the crocodile's mouth is open. Crocodile is ready to eat her up. She has not noticed it's the crocodile. She has not realized it yet. She is so enjoying the flowers and the birdies and all the other good stuff that she has not noticed the crocodile. Now, you immediately could think, well, I'm not doing it now because there's a crocodile. No, water signs, because she could take a step and she could step off. She could see something else that attracts her. But also, maybe the crocodile actually only wants the bird and doesn't want her. There are so many what-if scenarios here. But in the meantime, you have to keep moving. You have to keep going, because if she keeps standing still, then she is standing more chance of getting eaten by the crocodile. But if she frees herself and allows herself to experience, if she trusts that the lady with the vuvuzela is going to take... Right, water signs, I apologize for the break in transmission. You might have noticed that I suddenly stopped talking mid-sentence. I was so involved in recording, I did not pay attention to the scheduled load shedding, electricity cuts, and the electricity cut off in the middle. So I did lose a little bit of the recording, but I managed to salvage most of it. I do apologize. I was so engrossed in the recording, I did not pay attention to that time. Anyways, we have got your 4 cards on the table here, and just a very quick recap on it all. Just know that everything's going to be okay this week, as long as you make the decision you need to make, and as long as you are moving forward and listening to the lady with the big vuvuzela. All right, so to continue with the reading, I have in front of me on the table here with me an oracle deck, which is called the Daily Healing Oracle. This oracle deck is quite cute. The cards all have different backgrounds, and they all have the same tree of life kind of symbol on it, and you can see they are bright and bold and beautiful. And then on the back of them, they just have a little phrase. So what I want to do, water signs, is I want to give these cards a little bit of a shuffle, and I want to get a single card from this deck, which is going to sort of contribute to the message that we've already had, to try and help you understand this decision that needs to be made, how you need to make it, why you need to make it, what it may be pertaining to, or any other kind of confirmation or validation from Spirit. All right. So water signs, let's have a look. Okay, so cards are shuffled. Let's put them back together. I'm going to hold them like this so that I'm not influenced by the colors in any way or the patterns. And let's cut over there, and we're going to take this one across the top. So let's have a look. We have some gorgeous flowers, plants, okay, and let's turn it over and see the message. It says enjoy the process instead of always looking for the result. I love that. I love that, because you know what, that speaks to this message so perfectly, because this is basically saying that where we here, okay, where we here with this moment of indecision, this moment of uncertainty, we are so afraid of making the wrong choice, or so afraid of making any decision, because what happens if it's the wrong one? But actually what Spirit is saying to you, instead of thinking about the results, instead of thinking about the end goal, it's the process of making the decision, carrying it out, following it through, giving yourself permission to grow, to blossom, to experience, and not always worrying about what the potential dangers or the things that could possibly go wrong, but to actually be more focused on the end result. So again, enjoy the process instead of always looking for the end result, because you know it's the journey that matters, not the start, not and certainly not the destination, but it's the journey on the in between which really matters. So this is Spirit saying to you, it is time to make that decision, because not making the decision is what's keeping you stuck, keeping you staying in one place. So you've got to give yourself permission to move forward. I have another oracle deck to use that I want to bring forward, and it is the Signs of the Times Oracle. It is just such an amazing deck. I really am truly loving this deck at the moment. So let's give it just a little shuffle, and we're sort of saying to Spirit, anything else that Spirit want to contribute, anything else that Spirit want to add or bring into the equation right now. What is significant? What else do you need to know around these choices, decisions, actions, and behaviors that you need to adopt this week? So let's see, water signs, which card wants to come through. Okay, shuffled, cut, and now taking the one off the top. I just want to make sure I don't drop them on that side. But let's have a look and see what we've got, water signs. Ha! You've got key, and key is opportunity. Key already came out once in this week's readings. So we have the key, and it tells you here that keys open doors, and that it is key and it is opportunity. So this is really Spirit saying to you that we understand how scary and daunting and frightening it is to climb out of your comfort zone and to make a commitment, to make a decision, to act on it and to follow it through, but also about understanding that you have the key within you to open up these doors and to open up opportunity for you. So yes, you could get yourself into a tiz, if I can use that word, about trying to work out what's right, what's wrong, what could go wrong, what could go right, how things will work. You could get yourself quite worked up about end results, end goals, or you could understand that, you know what, you have the key, you can open the door, you can step forward, you can give yourself permission to grow, to blossom, to have the experiences, and then you can figure the rest out as you go. But this week is definitely quite an important one for you, quite a significant one for you, but one where you've got to realize that you have to drive it, initiate it, instigate it. You need to make it happen this week, and you can make it happen this week. You will make it happen this week. So water signs, so excited for you. This is an amazing reading. I think you are going to have an even amazinger week ahead. At least I hope you have an amazing week ahead. As always, sending much love and many blessings. Take care of yourselves. Have a good week, and I shall see you again next week for your next week ahead reading. Take care, water signs.